Comparative analysis of the cardiovascular system in racing pigeons, Columba livia domestica, and humans. The cardiovascular system is a vital component of any organism, responsible for the transportation of oxygen, nutrients, and waste products throughout the body. While the fundamental principles of the cardiovascular system are similar across species, there are significant differences in its structure and function, particularly when comparing highly specialized animals like racing pigeons to humans. This report aims to provide a comprehensive analysis of the differences between the hearts of racing pigeons and humans, focusing on their anatomy, physiology, and adaptations to their respective lifestyles. Through a detailed examination of these differences, we can gain a deeper understanding of the evolutionary processes that have shaped these remarkable organs and the specialized requirements of each species. Introduction. The heart is a vital organ that plays a crucial role in the cardiovascular system, responsible for pumping oxygenated blood throughout the body. While the basic structure and function of the heart are similar across vertebrate species, there are significant differences in its anatomy and physiology that reflect the unique adaptations of each organism to its environment and lifestyle. Racing pigeons, also known as homing pigeons, are a domesticated breed of rock pigeons, Columba livia, that have been selectively bred for their remarkable ability to navigate and fly long distances at high speeds. These birds are renowned for their endurance and stamina, making them ideal subjects for studying the adaptations of the cardiovascular system to intense physical activity. Humans, on the other hand, are a highly adaptable species that has evolved to thrive in a wide range of environments and lifestyles. While not as specialized for endurance activities as racing pigeons, humans possess a cardiovascular system that is capable of meeting the demands of various physical activities and maintaining overall health and well-being. This report will delve into the differences between the hearts of racing pigeons and humans, focusing on their anatomy, physiology, and adaptations to their respective lifestyles. By understanding these differences, we can gain insights into the evolutionary processes that have shaped these remarkable organs and the specialized requirements of each species. Anatomical differences. 1. Heart size and weight. One of the most striking differences between the hearts of racing pigeons and humans is their relative size and weight. Racing pigeons have a proportionally larger heart compared to their body size than humans. The heart of a racing pigeon can weigh up to 1.5% of its total body weight, while the human heart typically weighs around 0.5% of the total body weight. This larger heart size in racing pigeons is an adaptation to their high-endurance lifestyle, allowing them to sustain prolonged periods of intense physical activity. A larger heart can pump more blood per beat, providing better oxygen delivery and waste removal during flight. 2. Heart structure. While the overall structure of the heart is similar in both racing pigeons and humans, there are notable differences in the configuration and composition of certain components. A. Ventricular wall thickness. Racing pigeons have thicker ventricular walls, particularly in the left ventricle, compared to humans. This increased wall thickness allows the heart to generate greater contractile force, which is necessary for sustaining the high metabolic demands of flight. B. Myocardial composition. The myocardium, or the muscular tissue of the heart, differs in its composition between racing pigeons and humans. In racing pigeons, the myocardium is composed of a higher proportion of specialized muscle fibers known as supermassive cardiomyocytes. These fibers are larger and more resistant to fatigue, enabling the heart to maintain a high level of contractility during prolonged flights. C. Coronary artery distribution. The distribution of coronary arteries, which supply oxygenated blood to the heart muscle itself, also differs between racing pigeons and humans. In racing pigeons, the coronary arteries are more extensively branched and distributed throughout the myocardium, ensuring efficient oxygen delivery to the highly active heart muscle during flight. 3. Cardiac conduction system. The cardiac conduction system, responsible for coordinating the electrical impulses that trigger the contraction of the heart, exhibits some differences between racing pigeons and humans. A. Heart rate. Racing pigeons have a higher resting heart rate compared to humans, typically ranging from 200 to 600 beats per minute, BPM, while the average resting heart rate for humans is around 60 to 100 BPM. This elevated heart rate in pigeons is an adaptation to their high metabolic demands during flight, allowing for more efficient oxygen delivery and waste removal. B. Atrioventricular node and bundle branches. The atrioventricular, AV, node and bundle branches, which are responsible for transmitting electrical impulses from the atria to the ventricles, are more developed and efficient in racing pigeons. This adaptation ensures rapid and coordinated contraction of the ventricles, enabling the heart to pump blood efficiently during intense physical activity. Physiological differences. 1. Cardiovascular efficiency. Racing pigeons possess a highly efficient cardiovascular system that is adapted for endurance and high-performance flight. Several physiological adaptations contribute to this efficiency. A. Oxygen uptake and delivery. Racing pigeons have a higher capacity for oxygen uptake and delivery compared to humans. Their respiratory system is more efficient, with a higher surface area for gas exchange in the lungs and a more efficient system for transporting oxygen to the tissues. Additionally, racing pigeons have a higher concentration of hemoglobin in their blood, which enhances oxygen carrying capacity. B. Metabolic rate. During flight, racing pigeons exhibit a significantly higher metabolic rate compared to humans during moderate exercise. This elevated metabolic rate is supported by their efficient cardiovascular system, which ensures adequate oxygen delivery and waste removal to meet the high energy demands of flight. C. Cardiac output. The cardiac output, which is the volume of blood pumped by the heart per minute, is higher in racing pigeons compared to humans, both at rest and during exercise. This increased cardiac output allows for more efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the tissues, as well as removal of metabolic waste products. 2. Cardiovascular adaptations to exercise. Both racing pigeons and humans undergo physiological adaptations in response to exercise, but the extent and specifics of these adaptations differ between the two species. A. Heart rate response. During intense exercise, racing pigeons can achieve heart rates up to 1000 bpm, which is significantly higher than the maximum heart rate attainable by humans, around 200 bpm. This remarkable heart rate response in pigeons is facilitated by their specialized cardiac conduction system and allows for efficient oxygen delivery and waste removal during flight. B. Myocardial adaptations. The myocardium of racing pigeons undergoes significant adaptations in response to regular exercise and training. These adaptations include an increase in the size and number of cardiomyocytes, as well as an enhancement in the efficiency of energy production and utilization within these cells. These changes contribute to the improved contractility and endurance of the heart during prolonged flights. C. Blood redistribution. During exercise, both racing pigeons and humans experience a redistribution of blood flow, with a higher proportion of cardiac output directed towards the working muscles and away from non-essential organs. However, the extent and specifics of this redistribution differ between the two species, reflecting their respective physiological demands and adaptations. Evolutionary adaptations. The differences between the hearts of racing pigeons and humans can be attributed to the evolutionary pressures and selective breeding processes that have shaped these organisms over time. 1. Adaptation to flight. The adaptations observed in the racing pigeon's heart are primarily driven by the demands of sustained flight and the need for efficient oxygen delivery and waste removal during intense physical activity. These adaptations include a larger heart size, thicker ventricular walls, specialized myocardial composition, and a more efficient cardiac conduction system. These features have evolved to support the high metabolic demands of flight and ensure the efficient distribution of oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. 2. Selective breeding. The unique characteristics of the racing pigeon's heart have also been influenced by selective breeding practices. For generations, pigeons have been selectively bred for their ability to navigate and fly long distances at high speeds. This selective pressure has resulted in the enhancement of favorable traits, such as increased heart size, improved cardiovascular efficiency, and adaptations for endurance. 3. Human adaptability. Humans, on the other hand, have evolved as a generalist species, capable of adapting to a wide range of environments and lifestyles. While not as specialized for endurance activities as racing pigeons, the human cardiovascular system has developed adaptations that allow for efficient functioning across a variety of physical demands and environmental conditions. 4. Lifestyle and environmental factors. The differences between the hearts of racing pigeons and humans are also influenced by lifestyle and environmental factors. Racing pigeons are bred and trained specifically for endurance flight, which places unique demands on their cardiovascular system. In contrast, humans have adapted to a more diverse range of activities and environments, resulting in a cardiovascular system that is less specialized but more versatile. Conclusion. This report has provided a comprehensive analysis of the differences between the hearts of racing pigeons and humans, highlighting the anatomical, physiological, and evolutionary adaptations that have shaped these remarkable organs. The racing pigeon's heart is a highly specialized organ, adapted for endurance flight and efficient oxygen delivery during intense physical activity. In contrast, the human heart is a versatile organ, capable of meeting the demands of a wide range of lifestyles and environmental conditions. Through this comparative analysis, we gain a deeper understanding of the evolutionary processes that have shaped these organisms and the unique requirements of their respective lifestyles. The insights gleaned from this study contribute to our knowledge of cardiovascular physiology and may have implications for areas such as sports medicine, exercise physiology, and the development of therapeutic interventions for cardiovascular diseases. Future research could explore the molecular and genetic factors that underlie the observed differences, as well as investigate the potential applications of these findings in fields such as biomimetics and regeneration. Get my main racing system, just email me direct. I'm an experienced ex-pigeon racer from England, and I can offer valuable insights and guidance on all aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to racing. During my racing days, I managed a small team of no more than 70 pigeons, including stock, young birds, and old birds. It was not uncommon for me to send as few as 6 birds to a race and still secure the top 3 positions out of up to 2,500 pigeons in my club and federation. My race distances typically ranged up to 300 miles, and I consistently achieved top 5 placements in my club. My expertise extends to the art of selecting excellent breeders, including evaluating pigeons based on their eye sign characteristics. I firmly believe that true champions can only be bred from top quality stock, and I can guide you in identifying and acquiring such pigeons. I understand that many pigeons for sale are advertised based on their lineage or pedigree, but I emphasize the importance of assessing the bird itself rather than relying solely on paperwork. As part of my offer, I invite you to share photos of your pigeons, including their eye sign and wing characteristics. I'll provide you with free advice on racing and breeding based on my extensive experience and knowledge. Additionally, I will share auction links to high-quality breeding birds that have the potential to produce winners in your loft. Here's what you can expect to receive from me. A comprehensive Word document containing valuable insights and strategies for successful pigeon racing, including specific racing methods for both old and young birds, as well as general advice. Private YouTube videos sent to your email, covering various aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to race preparation. Detailed recommendations on supplements and additives to add to your pigeon's drinking water, with scientific evidence supporting their effectiveness. Similar products are used by professional athletes and racehorses to enhance performance. Assurance that your pigeons will race home faster, provided that you have quality birds to begin with.